Ano po ang mga requirements sa pag-apply ng accreditation bilang Pollution Control Officer sa DENR Environmental Management Bureau Regional Office? Pwede nating tingnan ang ating legal basis. Ito po ang DAO or DNR Administrative Order 2014-02 at entitled po ito na Revised Guidelines for Pollution Control Officer Accreditation. Sa department order na ito sa Section 8, tumutukoy po ito sa accreditation of PCOs. Of course, the applicant will submit pertinent requirements at basahin natin itong nandito sa Section 8, Item number 1. I read the managing head or his or her duly authorized representative shall submit to the concerned EMB regional office the following requirements for the accreditation of his or her PCO and pay the processing fee in the amount of 500 pesos to the concerned EMB regional office. So ano po itong mga following requirements for the accreditation of the PCO? Meron tayo ditong letter of appointment or designation as PCO of the establishment. We have also the curriculum vitae with ID picture of the appointed or designated PCO. Ganon din ang notarized affidavit of joint undertaking of the PCO and the managing head. Another one is the proof of the appointee's qualification, such as certificate of training or basic PCO training. And for Category B establishments, include the valid Professional Regulation Commission license if applicable. So, yung mga nasambit na to na mga requirements na nandito sa Section 8 ng DAO 2014-02. Samantalang meron tayong online PCO application system at ito yung pco.emb.gov.ph. Kapag nag-login tayo dyan, of course makikita mo yung actual na hinihinging information at saka yung mga supporting documents. So halimbawa yung dito sa online PCO application system, pag pumunta tayo dito sa ating profile muna, mapapansin nyo rito may mga requirements dito na hindi naman nakasulat na dito sa Section 8, pero kailangan. So, in this online application system, kailangan yung photo, 2 by 2 white background, saka electronic signature para makomplete mo yung profile. At meron din isa ditong information na like the name of the managing head. So kapag meron kang application for accreditation, i-indicate mo dito ang name ng iyong managing head at sino ba itong managing head na ito. Nakasulat dito sa section 6. I will read the definition of a managing head. Letter P, section 4 of DAO 2014-02, managing head, the highest executive officer of the establishment. So itong ating managing head can be our immediate supervisor or the next higher immediate supervisor. But basically, the highest executive officer of the establishment. At sabi dito sa Section 8 for the accreditation of PCO, for the managing head of establishments, 8 hours training on environmental management. Kaya pag mag apply ka ng accreditation dito sa online application system, you will declare the name of your managing head, halimbawa, Peter S. Pan. And then you will attach his training certificate, yung tinutukoy dito sa section 8, 8 hours training on environmental management. So, kailangan umattend ang ating managing head ng 8 hours training at i-attach natin dito yung kanyang certificate. So, pagkabalikan mo dito sa section 8 for the accreditation of PCO, mapapansin mo rito na ang nakalista dito yung Certificate of Training of Basic PCO Training. Pero sa pagkumpleto ng ating profile sa online application system, you need to upload the requirement, the MH Training Certificate. Ano pa? Yung ating PRC license, kung meron, at category B ang establishment. And then yung proof of our education, whether diploma or transcript of record. At syempre, yung certificate of employment dahil work experience. And then ito na yung certificate of training of basic PCO training. Samantala, meron pa dito mga other personal attachment gaya ng government ID, gaya ng kopya ng ECC or CNC ng iyong establishment. Kung ikaw ang may-ari ng establishment or facility, yung iyong proof of company ownership or registration like DTI or registration certificate. So may mga additional requirements na hinihingi sa pag-process ng application for PCO accreditation. So basically, yan yung requirements for accreditation. Bakit? Dito po sa ating online application system, tinitingnan pa lang natin yung profile. Pag pumasok tayo dito sa application button, click natin itong all, and then click natin itong new application sa application control panel, and then select natin itong no. Ibig sabihin, first time ka mag apply ng accreditation. Now, dito sa Section 8 pa rin sa DAO 2014-02, hinihingi sa atin itong mga requirements like letter of appointment, affidavit of undertaking, and then yung ating um, proof of qualification of certificate of training. Pero dito sa online application system, hinahanap sa atin nga itong appointment or designation as PCO, certificate of employment, and then notarized affidavit of joint undertaking. And from there, pwede mo na ngayon siyang isubmit kasi yun talaga lang naman nga ang requirements sa Section 8 ng DAO 2014-02. So, that's for the first time application. Magbabago ang mga sets of requirements na yan kapag renewal na ng accreditation. So, ibig sabihin, after 3 years, magre-renew ka. Sabi nga dito sa section uh, 11. Sabi dito, I read section 11, renewal of PCO accreditation. The PCO accreditation shall be renewed every 3 years. So, ibang sets of requirements ang hahanapin pero hindi pa rin mawawala itong sinabi sa Section 8 ng mga requirements gaya ng appointment letter, affidavit of undertaking. So, nandito pa rin nakalagay sa ating online application form. Ano po? So, same pa din, appointment letter as PCO, certificate of employment, notarized affidavit of joint undertaking of the PCO and the managing head, and then we can submit our application. So these are the important requirements for PCO accreditation application. Just prepare it and then submit through online PCO application system. So, yan po yung mga requirements sa pag-apply ng accreditation. Thank you very much for time listening at kung may mga tanong pa kayo, just type it below. Thank you very much and God bless us all.